Wow. Welcome on board, my wonderful viewers from all around the globe. This is your anchor person. My name is Okedoyin Moses. Your anchor person on this platform, which I typed the Rich Mind platform, where we enriched our mind. We motivate us, we encourage us, we charge ourselves with the word of God, we charge ourselves with inspirational thoughts and push you to encourage you to do more better in life. Honestly, I'm glad that you're viewing this very video at this very point in time. I'm your anchor person, just like yourself. I'm your friend on this platform. I'm glad that you're watching at this very moment. Now, I want to quickly talk to you, even in the season of this yellow tide, that you're marrying, that you are, enjoying everything, every bit of the season as the year is winding up. Honestly, it's a privilege for you, and I'm glad for you that you witnessed it, that the year is rounding up. And as the year is winding up, I want to talk to you on what I said. Put yourself in perspective. Put yourself in perspective. And how do I mean by that? By putting yourself in perspective, that is to take a look at your ways, life generally from the past till date. That is, take a look of your life generally, that is from the past till date. It might be taking too long to go into your past 2 years, and you might say, for how long? Well, let's take a look from the beginning of this year, 2020, since January till date, till when the very date we have today. And take a look. When I mean to take a look, generally observe it, look into it. What has it been like? How has the year been? What has been the moment for me? And when I say we'll put your life in perspective, there are certain things you begin to look into. What have I done in the course of the beginning of this year? What have I been able to do to put my hands on, and I've been able to do that? What have I been able to achieve? There are certain things that you begin to put your life in perspective. Have I been able to achieve anything meaningful or worthwhile in the course of this year? Put your life in perspective, as in what sense? What have I set to achieve? Even when you have not achieved anything, have I set any goal before me this year that I've actually been pursuing? Fine, I've not really achieved it, but I'm 70% or 80% done on those things that I've set before me. That first thing next year, before next quarter, the first quarter of the year, I should be done with that. Where am I at the present moment? That is, when you put your life in perspective, you'll be able to check, where am I? Where am I coming from? Where have I gotten to? Putting your life in perspective, what has the year been with you? Some, the only record they could have is that to have a story that year 2020 was a no-go area. It was a year of COVID-19. It was a year of turbulence and storms and all that. Well, in spite of that, when you put your life in perspective, you should be able to realize that. Should it be just all stories that I've been able to achieve all through the year? And in terms of growth, what has it been like? What has my growth been like spiritually? What has my growth been like emotionally? What has my growth been like intellectually? What has my growth been like relationally, spiritually? I mean that, have you been walking your ways with God? Emotionally, I'm talking about, have you developed your emotional intelligence in any way, how to really feel, how you feel when you are down or when things are not working your way? Intellectually, how many books have I been able to read this year that is rounding over, that is winding up? Relationally, how many network have I been able to create, to develop? Putting your life in perspective will enable you to know where you stand and review it on what should be your next step of action. I want to tell you to put your life in perspective, to do a lot of good, and it will make you to know where you stand. You'll be able to, to look into it. It's just like you're doing a review. And by so doing, you'll be able to know what is the next action that I have to take. I want to implore you that don't leave this channel, because in my next episode, I'll be chatting with you. I'll definitely be opening up some beautiful things that you can actually be laying your hands on. in spite of every situation that you must have been passing through. Things that you can begin to do right from your home. And I'm glad you're watching this very video. Thanks. Please subscribe to the channel, like the channel, leave a feedback. And if you have something to add up, to share as a knowledge from me, I'll be all expectant from you. Thank you so much.